Jesus reminds us that he is the good shepherd, the only one who can lead us on the right path. He is the vine and we are the branches. We can do nothing outside of him. Trust in the process. God is polishing you in the anguish and in the difficulty so that you come out triumphantly from the test and you can achieve the plans that he has for you and that are better than yours. All right, guys, welcome to day 59 of me documenting my trading journey on this account. So look at this, guys. We hit this trade. We hit on this trade. I'm going to get into how much I made in a little bit, but I literally bottom ticked this, bro. I bottom ticked this trade. We had this SMT with NQ right here. NQ was leading, but then I saw the fucking shift change, literal shift change, bro. These markets on a 9 to 5, whatever. ES started leading. So I literally bottom ticked this because, so look, we had this 5-minute gap right here. We had already touched it once, but we didn't, price didn't necessarily inverse it right here, as you can see on the 1 minute. On the 5-minute, it's a little bit clearer. You can see this gap right here get touched. Yeah, I literally bottom ticked that shit with my first initial entry, which was only 2 micros. So once we closed above here, I did scale in more. Once we inversed this gap, I scaled in more. And yeah, I had my TP here at these data highs. Honestly, I did kind of, okay, so look, I drew out my levels here. But I just wanted to take this dub, man. I just wanted to take this dub and finally have a dub under my fucking shoulders, bro. I just wanted to have this win in the palm of my hands, just so I can, kind of for my confidence, whatever. Yeah, and I mean, it was a good trade either way. I didn't necessarily, this was 20 points, bro, for my initial entry, so I didn't even have to really try and hold it all the way up here. That would have been crazy, bro. That would have been a 60-point play, which this shit's probably like about to hit the second TP right here, but it's cool, man. I'm not stressing. I'm not. You know why? Because I followed my rules. I stayed disciplined. I'm not gonna lie, I was getting emotional, but that shit happens to everybody. The difference between me and my old self is that I didn't act on it. There's so many, like this wick right here, bro. This wick right there. I was like, oh my god, like I want to close the position. But then I was like, no, bro, I'm not following my rules. So I waited, and hit my take profit. Let me show you guys how much that was. $773, bro. So yeah, I'm up on this account now, and I'm up 632 in my balance, but I gotta keep it going. This is not it, bro. I'm just glad that I finally got a dub in the palm of my hands, and I can say that this worked out and I scaled in. So yeah, like I said, the reason why I took this trade is because obviously market's been super bullish on all time frames. Literally, look at that, bro. It's literally insane how much we've came and how far we've came up in the past few days. But this is what the market does, bro. This is what the market does. Market trends up, trends down, consolidates. Now we're in a trend up. We had this SMT with NQ and touched this 5-minute gap. Same with NQ here. Tap this gap. I didn't draw it out on here, but you can see right here. Oh, actually, it wasn't even a gap on NQ. Whatever. Oh, yeah, that's why I didn't draw it out. I remember now. But yeah, we had that SMT. So I was like, okay, I'm definitely looking for longs. I didn't want to wait too long, especially once we came back into this gap. So this is where I was like, okay, So once we made this doji candle, I entered, bro. To my literally bottom ticked. Here, let me watch an evolve. Let me see my first entry, bro. Hold on, it's kind of hard to see. Literally at 864.75, bro. I literally right there, bro. Here, let me move this just a tad bit. Right there is my entry, bro. Right where this line is. And then I entered more here, then I entered more here, entered more here, and then I think this is the last place where I entered, because after this wick I was like, bro, I'm not trying to do that. Not trying to go in heavier here, especially because we just had this huge down wick. yeah, and like I said, guys, I did want to leave some runners, but hey, man, I followed my rules, followed my strategy. The runners, leaving runners thing can wait, bro. That shit can wait. It would have been good here. Clearly, I would have made a shit ton more money, but that's not the point. Especially after yesterday, guys, when I was up 1,300 and I didn't press sell because it didn't hit my take profit. It was like 4 points away from hitting my take profit. And if I would have taken that profit, I would have broke my rules. Same here. Let's say I would have sold right here when we got this huge wick down, bro. I would have broke my rules, and then I would have been pissed off because look what happened. Ended up hitting my TP and almost hitting my second TP up there, which honestly my next TP was at 95. So that shit literally got hit 10 minutes after I closed, basically. But yeah, overall, solid day, man. Solid freaking day. Not because of the $700, but because I followed my rules, I scaled in, and I was managing my risk on the way up. Guys, the other reason why I was kind of getting like frustrated was because this wick right here, my freaking my stop loss, I think I set it to the bottom of this wick. So 72.50, bro, we were 1 point away from hitting my stop loss, and I would have been stopped out, and I would have still been in profit. But it's like, dang, bro, like, come on, you know. But I'm glad this shit worked out. I'm starting to use these SMTs a little more, and it's been favoring me, to be honest. And it's just been good, man. It's been good. So, not much else to say for today. KT, if you're watching this, I'm fucking proud of you. It's my boy. He just, you know, he's gone through a lot as well. And I can see his mindset shift from the last time that he went on tilt and that he broke his rules, and I really see the difference now just in the way he talks, and I hope he stays true to it, because I know how difficult it is to like just mess up. It's so easy to mess up, bro. It's so easy. It's so hard to stay consistent and do everything the right way, the way that you know you're supposed to. It's so difficult. That's why not a lot of people are successful, because not everyone's willing to do the hard shit. And that's why I'm going to be successful, because I'm doing the hard shit, and I'm willing to keep doing the hard shit until how long it takes, bro. I don't care. I'm going to be a profitable day trader. That's final. That's final. There's no doubt in my mind about that. Absolutely no doubt in my mind about that. So I'm just glad that I've been able to consistently make progress, not only in my trading, but in my mentality and my psychology when it comes to trading, because like I said before, these emotions still come and go, but you got to let them come and go. You can't act on them. Same way how I was just saying here that this wick, I wanted to close my position, bro. I had at one point my cursor on the close position thing, and I was like, nope. I put my hands in my fucking pants, bro. You know that term, sit on your hands. Literally, bro. That'll save you. Because if you just act simply off of emotion, a lot of the times you're just going to end up losing. Because with emotion, if you act on emotion, you have greed. And when you're up in a trade, it's never going to be enough, because emotionally you want more and more and more. And then when you go back down, you want to go back up, and then you let your losses run, bro. This is a term from Mark Douglas that I always preach. He said a lot of the traders that fail, he sees has the same pattern, that they eat like birds and they shit like elephants. What does that mean? That their wins are so small, and then their losses are huge, because on the way down, they don't know how to manage the risk and contain their emotions, and they let it run and they let it run and hope that it goes back up. Because then, let's say we're in a downtrend, they get excited every time there's an up candle, but they don't see the bigger picture. It's in a downtrend, and they keep chasing, and gosh, man, that's how I used to trade, and it sucks to think that I actually used to trade like that. It sucks, but I'm proud of myself for the progress that I've made. Now I got to work on everything external with trading too. Not saying that this is done. Job's not done. I got to keep working every day still. I still have a lot to do. I still have a lot to learn. I still have a lot of discipline to build, but this is what it takes. 1% a day, step by step. You know, it's a marathon, not a sprint. You heard that term so many times, but yeah, guys. And I'm not even worried anymore, like, oh, I gotta make this money. No, bro. I'm gonna be a good trader. I'm a good trader. I'm a good trader, bro. I promise you, okay? I'm a good trader. And I gotta live up to that, because I am. You know when I'm not a good trader, though? When I act off of my emotions, and when I let my emotions get the best of me and I act on them. That's when I'm not a good trader. And in order for a person to be a good trader, you have to not act off your emotions and act on what you see on the charts. and not let those emotions get to you. It's like I said before, and I've seen this with so many like big influencer traders and profitable traders, bro, they still get those emotions. Those emotions never just go away, but you just have to absolutely learn to control them and to not act on them. Literally, bro. I just had a yap real quick, guys, but day 59 in the books. Day 60 is tomorrow. Day 60 is tomorrow. That's more than 2 months because yeah. Day 60, but really it's more than that, to be honest. I just haven't been like counting the weekends as day like 59, 56, no, or else I'd be like 90 by now or some shit. I don't know. It's cool though. Little by little, guys. My views have also gone up on YouTube, so I appreciate everyone watching. I hope you stayed to the end of this video, to be honest, because you watching this is really gonna help you because you're seeing me do it in real time. It's not like I'm there already. I'm already profitable, making hella money, and it's easy for me to say these things because, you know, as someone that's been in that position before where you literally have like, you don't know where you're going, you're lost, and you see all these big traders and everything talk about discipline and psychology and how much they play a role, but it's hard to learn from somebody that already did it. Not that it's hard, but you know what I mean. Like, you guys see me making this progress through this journey. It's not like it's so easy for me. It's not. It's been a hard journey. I've been doing this for years, bro. I've been doing this for almost 4 years now, but I just started doing it the right way. So it's crazy, man. It's crazy, but most importantly, you know what? I'm gonna start this video with a prayer. It's a prayer that my mom sent me, and when she sent it to me, I was like, dang, bro, like, that is so true. Jesus reminds us that he is the good shepherd, the only one who can lead us on the right path. He is the vine and we are the branches. We can do nothing outside of him. Trust in the process. God is polishing you in the anguish and in the difficulty so that you come out triumphantly from the test and you can achieve the plans that he has for you and that are better than yours. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you guys really. Hopefully you're taking these things into action and applying it to your journey, whatever it is that you're doing. But please drop a like, drop a comment, any questions you have. Tell me how you did today, if you took a trade today, how it went, and hit the subscribe button, guys. Appreciate you guys. I'll see you tomorrow for day 60.